Hello, welcome back. I'm Tanya from Tanya's Witchy Kitchen, and how are you doing today? Like seriously, nobody ever tells me how they're doing. Nobody wants to answer my questions. How's all the allergies hit ya? We did the garden. The pigweed, what we call pigweed, was literally this tall. Yeah. We had some tomato plants and some pepper plants hiding in there. We haven't even got to the beets yet. There are a few cucumber plants, so we got half the thing done. And I was fine. I was fine pulling them out. You know, I gave them to my grandson over the fence. He put them in the wagon. And then after we were done, they took them up to the goats to eat because they love them. And I was like, wow, I made it through pulling those weeds. Nothing. I got in the house and I sat down and I was drinking some water. And all of a sudden, I just got the sneezes. I just like, I gotta go take a shower. Oh, yes. The pollen is so bad. They're combining like crazy, you know, and then you have smoke from fires and all this, and it's just, ugh. Yeah, my kid's lungs are just, he says they're just crap. They're just dying. Or they're kicking his butt. Yeah. So he's on the nebulizer machine. The horse is on the nebulizer machine. It's kind of funny. But the horse is actually doing really good. Yeah. Those nebulizer machines, I don't think they call them nebulizer. I can't remember what they call them. They're not cheap. But seriously, like, he loves it. He is like a totally different horse. So he hates the treatments, but he's doing really well. You know what I mean? But is this the year of the gumweed or what? Like, our yard is yellow. Like, if I could pick these and sell these on Etsy, dang it, I would. I don't have the time. But I am serious. Like, Grindelia, is that what it's called? Grindelia? I can't remember the name of it. I did a video last year on it, and we did a honey and a tincture, but I really don't like the way her tincture turned out. It's fine. Okay, it's totally fine. But me, I don't like the fresh gumweed. Because when you dry it, you still have that sticky stuff, that resin, whatever you want to call it. It's still on the plant. It's still there. You can still see it. So I pick resinous buds and I pick the flowers and then literally just let them dry. Let them dry, because then you can soak them in honey. You can soak them in vodka, make a tincture, you know, all that stuff. Yeah. My husband loves it. He swears it clears up his lungs, but he's a smoker, so I don't get the same benefit he does, so I don't take it, you know. But he says it really does work wonders for him, and my son doesn't take it, which would be great if he would, because then I would test it and see, is this really working for you or not, you know. But yeah, gumweed all over. I've never seen so much gumweed ever. Like, we started off with a few plants I know in the yard. Like, way back I noticed them and, you know, was like snapping pictures. What is this, you know? And they've kind of come full fold. But I am driving down the gravel roads and everything, and it's just like gumweed. Like, you see it on the side. They're about a foot or 2 foot, about a foot tall. They could probably get to 2 feet, and they got these little yellow flowers all over them. They just look like a little bush with yellow flowers till you touch them. Seriously, like sticky. You will, I mean, you know, if some bug crawls on it, they're stuck. Unless they're like super bug, because yeah, they're stuck. Very interesting plant. If you want, I will link the video, that other video from last year. I will link that below, just in case you're interested. But today, we're doing another soap, guys. We're doing another fall soap. This one, kind of interesting, kind of cool. Yeah, but I'll talk about it in the video. So 3 things. Dream big. Be true to you. You are worth it. And let's go check out Magic Sangria. And to our soap, Magic Sangria. Now, I know I said I was done with buttermilk, but this was the same one as I Smell Fall. It had powdered buttermilk in it, and it had kale and clay in it, and I'm not sure. We'll talk about that at the end of this soap. It is made with, what is the fragrance oil? I think it's called Black Magic Sangria. I don't like the Black Magic Sangria. I just like to call it Magic Sangria. That is from Wholesale Supplies Plus. And for our reds, that color right there is Black Star Red from Wholesale Supplies Plus. That mica, that really purple dark, yeah, it's called Black Star mica. I just had to try it. And I actually kind of like it. It's different. It's so different. So the other two colors are, that one's Merlot, and the first one I poured was Flower Girl from Nurture's Homemade, or Nurture Soap. And then, of course, we are adding titanium dioxide to the rest of the bowl. So this is an equal portion amount between all 4 colors. Yes, between all 4 colors. And we are going to do, and if this is wrong, I'm sorry, I think it's called a Clyde swirl. However, after doing this so many times in so many different ways with my Angel's Orchard, I finally found a preferred way that I like to do it, because I like the colors, the way the colors run together, or run in, how they look in the soap. Okay. So I'm not sure if the Clyde pour is actually where you pour it on the side of the bowl. And I've done that before multiple times. And I have found that I prefer doing it from the top, from the front of the bowl, where the spigot is, where I'm going to pour it back out. So kind of like a reverse pour type thing. But really, really prefer this. Just because, when you start pouring it into the mold and you go back and forth, it just looks cleaner, I guess. I don't know. I guess the lines just, the soap colors, they're not so staticky. They're not, cut off. I don't know. Go look at the last Angel's Orchard soap video, and you'll see it. You'll see the 2 differences on if you pour it from the side when you start like this, or if you pour it from the front. Now something else I'm changing. I didn't do it with this soap, but I am going to change it on any others I do going forward. I'm only going to pour half the batter into that extra bowl there. I'm only going to do half. And then I'm going to pour that into the mold. And then I'm going to pour the other half, because it just seems like it has too much time to set up. Does that make sense? Like it's sitting there and it's just doing its thing. It's going through saponification slowly. And when I pour, you'll see exactly what I mean. And I want crisper lines. I want, those crisp, like that you see in the bowl. Okay. And I don't get that when I just pour the whole batch into the container right away. Okay. So this is what I do. I just keep going, over and over and over and over and over, trying not to mess up the pattern, which, easily happens. I don't know if you hear my boys, but yeah, he's calling out, "Hello, we're home." And yeah, me making a mess. Ugh. But anyway, that's how it starts. You just keep doing that, and then I reserve some for the top. So the second part of this pour is to slowly go back and forth, down the wall of the mold. So I actually have the mold tilted forward and go slow. Like this is double time, so I am going slow. But look at the chunkiness of it. And okay, so here I'm going to go back to this. I don't know if my Angel's Orchard has ever gotten that chunky. This is really chunky. Could this be from the dreaded buttermilk powder? I don't know. But I'm blaming the damn buttermilk, you guys. I'm just blaming the buttermilk. But it does do that anyway. It gets chunky, and that's what I want to avoid going forward. So literally, you can't see it, but there's a little note on the windowsill that says, bowl swirl, do half the batter, and then, or yeah, it's the Clyde swirl or whatever. I knew what I meant, but yeah, I have a note there. So the next time I do one of these, it's going to be like, nope, you just gotta, just do half the batter. Because even if it gets a little thick sitting there, you can usually whip it up and it'll, it's not going to be super thick. Because if it is super thick, you probably maybe just want to do it and then go back and forth. But yeah. But that color is super crazy. That Black Star Red, it's more of a purple. Like to me, it was more of a purple. It's kind of a cool color. It just caught my eye, and I was just like, need to try that. I need to use it with some more soaps. I'm hoping, like, not quite done with the Christmas ones, but I have a few to go, and I'm hoping that maybe with those I can use that color. But yeah, it's super cool. And just a little swirly to the top. And I guess I sprayed that one with isopropyl alcohol. There you go. And the next day, it is a nice solid bar. I had to tape my mold, so then I have tape marks there. Try not to use those unless I have to. It is a thing. But yeah, this one was cute. I did like this one. It turned out very well. I didn't, have the crazy buttermilk incident as I did with the other two, which was so weird because one was a powder. I Smell Fall was a powder, and the Harvest Moon was actual raw buttermilk, and they both went wonky. I don't even know why. And I Smell Fall was the same recipe, like exactly the same oils from the same batch. So I don't know. But do you see? Those are cute. The lines are like they're free flowing. If that's what you want to say, I don't know. But I think they're cute. They smell really good. The sangria is always a hit to go to. I think I did use this at 6%. How come I don't have it marked? Yes, I did. I use it at 6% usage rate. I usually stick between 5 and 6, depends on the thing and the fragrance oil. And this one, it's not as in your face out of the bottle, which, yeah, see those lines? They're super cute. So if it's not super in your face out of the bottle, I usually tend to think it might need 6% to bring all those beautiful scents through. And of course, here are the fragrance notes for these really cute bars. And here are the bars right after I cut them. And here are the bars when they are totally cured. And as always, I hope you had a good time. Thank you for dropping by, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.